to Cooking with Curry. I am Mrs. Curry, and today's episode, we are going to make a very special breakfast that was requested by one of my students. So shout out to Josh. Hi, Josh. We are going to make French toast. So the first thing I want to say is today's recipe, we will be using the stove. So before you make the recipe, you need to make sure you have your parent or guardian's permission or help if you need it, okay? So with that being said, let's go through our list of materials and ingredients. The first thing we're going to need today is a pan. Any pie pan that is bigger, any pan that is bigger than a piece of toast will work. So I'm going to use this one. You will also need a bowl or a pie pan. I like to use this because it's a little shallower and easier to dip my bread. And you'll see what I mean a little bit later. If you don't have a pie pan, that's totally okay. A bowl will be perfect. You'll also need a whisk or a fork if you don't have a whisk. 1/2 cup measuring cup and a spatula. For our ingredients today, we'll be using bread, butter, eggs, milk, and of course, syrup. So let's get started. Our first step, wash our hands. Today, I'm going to sing happy birthday. Get some soap, some water, and let's go. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's not really my birthday, but happy birthday to me. All right. Wash all that soap off. Dry my hands. Now let's get cooking. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your bowl or your pie plate and 1 large egg. Take your egg and you're going to hit it hard enough where it cracks, but not so hard where you completely crush it. I don't like to crack my egg on the side of my bowl because I usually get eggshells in the bowl. So a way to avoid that is take your egg and hit it directly on the countertop like this. You're going to get a good crack. Let me see if you can see that. It's so close. There you go. A nice good crack. I'm going to take my thumbs and put them right over the middle of the crack, push into the egg, and pull apart. Now, I always double check and make sure I don't get any eggshells in my egg. But if you do, here's a little trick. Take the eggshell and use it to scoop out any eggshell pieces that land in it, and it's easier to get them than by chasing it around with your finger or a spoon. Throw your eggshells in the trash or in your compost bin. Next, you're going to get your 1/2 cup measuring cup and your milk. Very carefully, with one hand over your egg mixture, the other hand, you're going to pour your milk very slowly. Let me see if you can, there we go. Until it's right at the top. Careful, and add it to your milk, to your eggs. Next, my whisk. Take your whisk and hold it. The whisk is out. You're going to grab it on top and hold it just like that. And move your hand back and forth kind of quick. You don't want to go too slow because it won't mix. And if you go too fast, it'll spill over. So we're going to do the Goldilocks effect just right. When all your egg yolk is mixed in, I'm going to set my whisk down on a napkin. Okay. So now it's kind of all mixed together, just like that. That's your batter. In here, if you want, you can add cinnamon or sugar, or I even like to do a little bit of vanilla, but today I have banana flavor, so I'm going to do a tiny bit of banana. Change it up. If you don't have anything to add, that's totally fine too. It'll be just as delicious. So when that's all mixed up, you're going to take your pan and you're going to turn on your heat. I'm going to turn on my stove to medium high. Ask your parents for help if you're not quite sure what medium high looks like. So now my stove is going. I'm going to let it heat up for just a minute. When it gets all warm, I'm going to add some of my butter. So while it's heating up, you can be getting your butter ready. So I'm going to take my butter, and get a butter knife. Okay, butter knife. I'm going to take a slice of butter and add it to my pan. This way, I'll know when my pan is ready is when all the butter is melted. While I'm waiting for it to melt, I'm going to get my bread. Take out your slice of bread. And you're going to take it and you're going to lay it flat into your egg milk mixture. I kind of move it around with my finger. You want it to soak up all that moisture. When it's been sitting for about 5 seconds, let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pick it up and flip it over. Okay? My butter is starting to melt in my pan. I'm going to move you closer. Now you can see that my butter has melted and is starting to bubble. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to take my bread and very carefully I'm going to go transfer it to the pan. And I'm going to add one more slice of bread to my mix. You can use as many pieces of bread as you can until your mixture is all gone. So you can make French toast for your family, your mom, your dad, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, whoever you want to make it for. One egg will go a long way. So we're going to let it cook for about 2 minutes. As it sits, you can always take your spatula and slide it underneath and peek at it. When it starts to turn brown underneath, that's when we're going to flip it. Be careful never to touch the pan while it's on because it gets very hot. And if you need to hold the pan, always hold the handle. We're going to give it just a minute longer. My bread's sitting over here. I'm going to flip it again. I'm going to take my spatula, slide it under, and flip. That one could have gone a little bit longer. It's still pretty. I'm going to let it cook on the other side. Smells amazing. I'm going to peek under here and check it. Slide it up. Can you see? Does it look ready? Almost. I'm going to give it a minute longer, and I'm even going to add, very carefully, my piece is falling apart. So I'm going to use my spatula to add my second piece, which broke. But that's okay. Cooking can be messy. Now I'm going to check my other piece. There we go. So I'm going to let the other side cook a little bit longer. A nice golden brown is what you're looking for. If you start to see smoke coming off of your pan, turn your heat down just a little bit. I'm going to take my spatula, stick it under, hold on to the pan, and slide fast. I'm going to take my plate. Beautiful. So let's check my other side. Super fast. looking pretty good. All right, we're gonna check this side. Lift it up a little bit. Kind of falling apart. That's okay. I'm gonna slide it under and flip. It looks fantastic. Next, I'm going to turn off my stove and move my pan back so it doesn't stay hot. So there we have it, delicious French toast. But we can't forget the most important part, our syrup. I'm gonna take my syrup, drizzle a little bit over the top. That was kind of a lot. And let's test. Good chef always tests. Mmm. Delicious. If you have leftover, you can pour it into a bowl and cover it with saran wrap, and you can save it for the next time you want to make breakfast. I hope to see you all soon. Take care and enjoy. Bye.